they should balance their day. The number one thing that you should be doing every day is balancing your day sheet.
Yes.
And of course, the pushback I get is we don't have time. And I go, well, okay, let's work with that. You don't have time to balance the entire day sheet. So how can we maybe delegate parts of it to other team members? Maybe you give each of your hygienists their own day sheet and each of your dental assistants their own day sheet, and they have to balance their daily transactions. And then so that gets some of it off the front office or the admin's shoulders. But then you have to balance the money, so who's balancing the checks, who's balancing the ERAs, who's balancing the credit cards, so the number one thing that you need to do every single day is balance your day. Now, when I was in my own practice, a lot of team members will say, well, gosh, by the time I get to the end of the day, I want to go home. And I go, I do too. So do it the next morning. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to stay late to balance your day, but get it done within 24 hours. So I would come in the next morning, and also just to give my hygienists or my dental assistants like the time that they might need, because they'll walk in the next morning and they'll say, oh my gosh, I totally forgot to tell you we did a build up on Mrs. Jones yesterday with that crown on number 30. I always gave my team some grace, or they'll come in and they'll say, oh, we took a PA on that front tooth of Johnny yesterday. So I always balance my day the next morning. Then I was more refreshed. So balance the day is number one.